Yeah, piercing shot doesn't go through the green armor, only goes through base. So the Dragonite doesn't really take all that much damage from the piercing shots.
Prepare for battle.
Only through the white armor. Is that how you, I don't know. I played some teams, people call it like white and green armor. I guess
It's easier
white
for the
color,
viewers. It's easier for the viewers to understand
I mean, it
sometimes
makes
when you say
sense.
base armor.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to call it by, if you look at it's white, the base is white, and the bonus is green damage, white damage. Yeah, I mean, base damage, bonus damage.
Yep.
Anyway, I would definitely give a slight edge to the Team Winter Bear. Or Bears?
A slight?
Winter Bear or Bears?
Bear. It's a winter bear.
It's only one, but there's 5 of them.
Oh, obviously not every one of them is a bear. So
well, who do you think? Which one is the bear?
So it can't be reality as he's a stand-in. I'm gonna go
Deduction. Oh, Mr. Detective Freak.
with stoic. I'm gonna go with stoic because bears are kind of stoic type animals. They don't really like to hunt all that much if they don't have to. So they're. I'm gonna go with the clockwork.
Easy D-word. For the zigzag, he's gonna be starting game with some XP and 100 bonus gold. I guess 50 bonus gold since he had to use money for the sentry.
In strength is victory.
I mean, you know, you're gonna buy the sentry anyways, so that makes sense. But 2 for 2 in terms of runes. Oh no, make it 3 for 1. Stoic actually manages to steal one of the runes, so that's gonna be 3 runes for one side. On the other side, though, they did get a ward, so that makes it kind of equal when it comes to a start.
Interesting matchup. It's gonna be a new me versus Mikey. I mean, like Mikey, so far in this tournament against like less known players, he truly dominated in the laning phase, and now he even has like a really good matchup, and he's gonna start with 3 denies first wave, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, that's not good, right? Well, what happens once you get the dragon tail? Zigzag already being targeted. The slows from the drow. Kachal, he's not slowing down. He doesn't care. Feels no cold. Has been practicing that Wim Hof breathing methods, cold showers and stuff, and Shadowless does nothing to him.
Big off. I mean, we always say about the Darkseer, the hardest thing about Darkseer is the laning stage. If he's getting first bloods, you are in the danger, my friend. Danger zone.
Danger zone. It is already there. Once there's more levels on the Darkseer, level 3 to be exact. We can even expect maybe Stoic to be rotating to the bottom lane just to make sure that the Drow has the worst time of her life, because you're not killing the Timber on the top lane. You just need to secure the lane a little bit for the Morphling, and then you're off.
Yeah, exactly. Morphling is one of the best self-sufficient carries in the deck, but look at now, this double wave. Morphling is gonna get pressured a bit if they want. Oh, they're gonna let him free farm on the tower. They wanna secure that the small camp is blocked and big is open. But Stoic is not gonna allow it.
He stuck himself in the cogs with the Timber Saw. Seems that Timber has a little bit of a better technology here than the Clockwork. You know that Clockwork is not a robot. It is actually a little guy, like a sniper, like a little dwarf that is in a Clockwork suit.
I don't trust you. Villager is
believe me,
a robot.
No. He's not R2D2. He's literally a guy that is cosplaying as R2D2.
Blip, blop, I'm a robot. Anyway, bottom lane. I think we're gonna be seeing even more and more action there very soon.
Kachal, he is level 3. Doesn't have the surge, however, but it does have that armor. Nitro does finish off Stoic. He has been playing with his life a little bit too much, getting into the face of the Timber Saw. And, you know, you are a universal hero, so no longer a strength. It's not gonna hurt all that much, but the Whirling Death is a problem for universal heroes as well.
They're gonna get Lotus top. I mean, so far so good for the lanes on the AdoNis side. Like we spoke before, like the lower tier teams, they usually struggle very hard in the laning stage, but so far so good.
Yeah, Vitality. Oh, nice cogs there. He might have even saved his buddy's life. Actually, that was only a
Yeah, I
level 1
think
timber
too.
chain, so wouldn't have been enough.
But did he not? Did he maybe clipped him with a chain, but not with? Oh, whatever. Moving forward. Once in the future we'll have a replay segment so we can watch it again. But right now technology is not there yet.
It doesn't matter, right? The technology will get better. Maybe they can steal some from the clockwork or from the timber saw. If they want. As the laning stage continues and really nobody is coming out super far ahead. The Drow is farming well, but of course that first blood is gonna make it so that it's pretty
Nice
solid
cog.
for the Darkseer as well. Beautiful cogs, yeah. He isolates Nitro, but not nearly enough to get the kill.
Still a lot of harassment. Clockwork using his level 3 power spike. Like, this guy is one of the strongest level 3 power spikes of all like post 5 heroes.
Yeah, it's stupid the difference in damage with the battery assault level 1 or level 2. Though, you know, it's not... I always look at a Phoenix as having a better power spike because level 1 fire spirits do nothing, but level 1 battery assault is actually pretty decent.
I mean, look at the bottom lane. Like this first blood allowed Kachal to basically solo this lane because of the like super early help, and now he's like dragging waves, playing with those two, while Jeezy is just like literally becoming another core.
He's gonna die now, though.
He's gonna
Love
die.
grenade and running into the tower. He wants to deny himself to the tower. Not gonna be happening. Blast off and a couple of hits there. Shadowless gets the kill. I think Kachal knew that he was dead and didn't even go for a TP, understanding that the blast off is ready. Stoic being extra annoying to Nitro, allowing the Morphling to just have complete free farm.
I mean, good heads up play from both Drow and Techis, like to not allow this guy to bully them alone. I mean, to get whatever he wants alone. So
Yeah, beautifully done. Now the Drow has the power tread, so it's not gonna be easy for Kachal. This is kind of the timing when I expect the clockwork maybe to rotate, to start creating problems in the laning phase. Zigzag threatening with the blast off, not gonna be going for it because Drow
He's
wants
gonna-
a long laning phase, right?
yeah, I mean, she really was at least level 6, and he's gonna go control mid room. Both of Winter Bear supports controlling the room for the DK, but none of them control the room for the Ember. I mean, it's a classic play. DK, level 6, pops the ulti, both supports coming mid, hold the siege at least for another wave, and see what can they do.
Ah, this tower is gonna fall if you're not careful, though. Mikey making sure that the siege creep doesn't take damage. It's now only
He's
one
coming
hit
around.
before he dies. He's gonna deny it, and there's Stoic running in. The supports are here as well, so there's gonna be blast off and the earth spike onto the clockwork underneath the tower without anybody to tank it for him. He's just gonna be a kill for a new me who desperately needed that as he wasn't having a good time in the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, this matchup really becomes very hard over the time. Like the DK just goes for the threads at some point in the Dragon's Blood, and it's just like super hard to last it versus.
Kachal is starting to have trouble here in the bottom lane. Despite that first blood, the Drow Ranger is at the top of the network chart by a significant margin compared to
Only for a
the
moment, I
other
think.
heroes.
Because look at the
Buffalo.
stacks. The stacks are insane. How many stacks he made on GD? Are they gonna
Yeah, but
farm the
let's see.
instance? I guess no.
At least not for now. Zigzag? He is invading, misses on the sticky bomb. Even though it was buffed, he still won't be able to get the connection. Coddle too fast. As the second dragon form, is this it for the mid lane tower?
Very likely. But what will happen with the 8 minute room? That's even more important. Oh, Stoic has a chance for a nice play. Nah,
Beautiful. They are not gonna go through that, but actually the rune is on the bottom lane. It is a shield rune and GZ already on it. And Yumi, he would have loved that one with 3 points in the flame guard and a shield rune. You actually never die as an Ember, but unfortunately it won't be going his way. Nice rotation from these supports.
These winter bear sports, yeah, are doing an extremely good job of like limiting. They're gonna go on DK, but do they have what it takes to kill them? Looks like.
They might have with the Blood Grenade, Fairy Fire, and 4-1 charges.
Wow.
He actually decides not to use the Fairy Fire. Wouldn't have saved his life probably.
I mean, I'm a viewer, and I didn't see that coming. I guess he didn't too. I thought like there's no way they kill him at 3, but it actually wasn't even that hard.
Yep. They just used all of their spells and he died. That's pretty much it. It wasn't even tower shots. He wasn't being overly aggressive. He was there in the river. Now to find Clockwork as well and Nitro. It was already shown in the laning phase how fast he can bring down Stoic. Gonna be happening once again.
Yeah, that's what it said. Maybe it's not the best Timber game, like in terms like when they picked it, but it's definitely like looking like Nitro and knows what he's doing. You know, it's his comfort hero, and he's showing off like he's top 3 net worth, a little bit ahead of the Morphling. He's having a great game.
Yeah, for sure. Overall, all 3 lanes did go well for AdoNis. I mean, we went through it. These guys, they have some higher MMR guys, so they definitely know how to play Dota. If Winter Bear are, if they aren't careful, they could very easily lose the game here, though. Shadowless gonna get targeted in the vacuum on him, and Zigzag gets them the kill. Stoic will be rotating as well. Does have a shell on him as Zigzag jumps into the back lines. Reality, more than enough damage with the Adaptive Strike, and that leaves Black Mamba all alone.
Here. He's gonna be in trouble.
Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. He does dodge the wall there. He's not gonna be caught by it, but with the Solar Bind, the 2 supports coming for him. There's the Surge on the Clockwork. He gets turned into a little fishy. At the those are only the small mud golems, no damage literally.
The little guys are friendly, unfortunately.
Do you sometimes in your games when you're playing, like say kill me or bash when you're playing a hero with the bash? Does that happen?
I'm not
Do
sure
you
about
pray?
kill me, but the bash, like I literally scream, bash. I think it helps. I'm sure it helps. You can say whatever you want.
Sure. I think it helps as well. Not as much as buying a Faceless Void Arcana, but it helps 100%.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Smoke play bottom.
Stoic, he has a hook shot to run away and actually just breaks this smoke to make sure that Kachal escapes. Surge away, and that first smoke from AdoNis is not going to be successful. Unfortunately, Lion had the finger. They were ready to bring somebody down, but it was just solid positioning from the other side.
I mean, a lot of trouble for AdoNis, like just in this bottom lane. Either they're dying or they're wasting their time. Either way, like it's like going not in the direction where they would want it to. Winterblade is gonna straight back off and farm this insane ancient stacks made by GZ. Almost 3k up in the 12. They're feeling very good, I think.
It's a level 8 Coddle, right? That is a support. Look at his net worth. He's looking to overtake some of the cores. And it's not that the cores are ultra underfarmed. He just has so freaking much. Stoic gets himself away. These smokes from AdoNis have been... They looked sad, right? Because you have a good idea, but then it just gets broken in the worst possible moment. Hook shot forward. There's gonna be a deleted Techies and the Dragon Tail onto a Yumi. He should be able to get himself away. Has a remnant back. Black Mamba has been caught by the Solar Bind. He barely leaves the river, but very soon water will be following for him. Here comes the Tsunami with a Adaptive Strike and finishes him off. So that's gonna be 2 supports dead, and the tower, which actually has remained alive for a very long time.
Yeah, because of that kill on the DK, the tower doesn't fall like for the next 5 minutes, but they get 2 kills, they're gonna smoke up, DD on the Morphling. I mean, they're feeling like they're much stronger than the enemy, so they're just gonna be running around map, trying to fight anything in their way, and Nitro's gonna be in their way.
He goes forward, he thinks about killing GZ. He's gonna find out very soon just how strong the enemies are. Reality turns himself into a Timber Saw. A taste of your own medicine will be felt, but actually Mikey with fire finishes him off there. And Black Mamba, poor guy, every single time. There's a wall there. He doesn't want to bang his head onto a wall. That would hurt quite a lot, but the damage from these heroes is gonna hurt quite a lot as well. Finish him off with the Illuminate. Stoic, he gets Zigzag, and this tower, it cannot kill the Clockwork. He has the sticks, he has enough HP to run himself away. You've just gotten 3 kills for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't so like super sneaky the smoke, but it seems like Winter Bear are just like a 1 speed faster than the AdoNis and like rigging them up. So like when AdoNis are using smokes and making moves, like Winter Bear is like dodging it or like taking it the way they want, but whenever Winter Bear use smoke, like AdoNis gets caught. 40-minute rune? Are they gonna try for it? And not with this many heroes protecting it.
And the timing was wrong, I think. If they killed the tower maybe 5 seconds earlier, they might attempt it. Then they would have been late. Hookshot was also on cooldown only now. Came off. So it makes sense that they just let it go.
Oh
but a
God.
tower, force rotations, it's fine.
bounty runes. That's a
Yep.
1,000 goal right there.
Yeah, just instantly. How many of them are on the bottom lane? Only 1. So AdoNis have been a little bit better at picking them up, or maybe Winter Bear have been better at picking up their opponent's bounties rather than their own.
Exactly. Like they're so hyper aggressive. They actually never went to their big jungle in like last how many? For like 12 minutes literally.
They literally forgot about it. Reality is gonna be farming, working towards the Manta, farming the Triangle Ancient, now going towards the Graveyard Ancients. Just wants to get as much as possible, but it seems that the rest of his team are going for a smoke, gunning for the Drow. Poor Drow, she's under vision.
Yeah, she's under division. Right now she doesn't have any defensive capabilities. Working towards
just the
the
kill.
pike, but
Silence. Shadowless, there's a hookshot. Just so many ways to get on top of him. It was pretty clear that he's gonna die. Every single time somebody dies, Black Mamba comes over and says, kill me as well. Me. I want to be a bonus. No problem. Here comes Kachal with the vacuum and the wall onto the 2 of them. Solar Bind being on Black Mamba. He's not gonna be moving. Actually, it's on Nitro. He gets the chain to the side, but still will be going down fairly fast. Ember Spirit has a remnant back, just trying to get these Ancients as much as possible. Has a Mage Slayer, not an easy hero to kill. Surge onto Mikey. He has been stunned and disarmed. Zigzag placing down mines. Nobody can kill him. There will be a Cogs though keeping him in it, and finally Zigzag kicks the bucket, being the 4th hero of AdoNis that dies. They could have just left after Drow Ranger lost their life. They decided to stay and fight, and well, it didn't go too well for them.
There were too many creeps there to just give up fully, so they kind of felt like in need to fight that, but nonetheless, it's gonna be only Stoic dying on the side of Winter Bear. This game is going south very quickly for the side of AdoNis. 10k lead at minute 16. This is becoming a stomp.
Look at the net worth of the Keeper of the Light. That is a Drow that was top CS in the game. It is not a Drow that got destroyed in the laning phase, and then we're gonna be thinking, sure, they just got annihilated from the start. Nope, it's actually the Drow that had a solid game is gonna be overtaken by the Coddle.
Hookshot. And
they
there's
have
a
the
4k of the Carl.
Just got delivered.
I mean, that's a lesson, kids. Make a stacks, farm them with your carries, and you'll be very rich.
Huh? Shadowless? He is not gonna be very rich after this one, and Black Mamba, he wants to be a bonus one more time. Oh, go through it, go through the Twin Gate. They're not even gonna bother.
He's escaping for now.
Look at Jeezy and his movement speed, 500 movement speed there, almost max. Oh, Black Mamba coming from the other side, that might actually finish him off. He has the Blinding Light Silence on the Timber. 3 heroes versus 1, trying to at least finish off Black Mamba. The Spirit Vessel won't be enough. Lion lives, and they bring down Jeezy, so huge.
I mean, how do you feel in the game when you kill a sub at minute 17 and you get 1000 gold? Good or bad?
I don't know. I'm gonna say good, right? Like this a-hole has been destroying us for the past 18 minutes, and now we've killed him. So there's no way you feel bad.
But but then it's like, if we get 1k gold for killing this guy, how far behind are we actually? This is... I mean, at
So,
least that goes through my head. I'm a little bit of a pessimist myself, you know?
sure. I'm getting it, right? So, would you rather know that you're losing 10k gold? Or would you rather stay oblivious to it and maybe think the game is a little bit closer?
Obviously, it's better to like to kill him, and like it actually puts you a step back into the game. But you know, if you're a catastrophic thinker like myself, you know, you would rather not know.
Zigzag, that's so much damage. Dragon Tail lasts for a long time, but to be honest, even a half a second stun would have been enough to kill the techies with the amount of damage that these guys do bring to the table.
And that's the Darkseid kill squad for you, you know? At this point, Darkseid is just the king of the team fight. Like maybe, yeah, they can try to get some pickups with the Lion and the Timber and the Ember or something, but any 5v5 engagement, they will stand no chance.
Absolutely no freaking chance. And even catching the Coddle, we saw that it was a problem for 3 of their heroes. They came from 3 different angles and almost lost a hero in the process. Jeezy is being an annoying guy with this insane movement speed everywhere on the map, making sure that the mid-wave doesn't come out. At least Nitro gets that ward down. Nicely done there.
They're gonna smoke up, but Tinker's gonna get spotted.
Instantly spotted. Here comes the Illuminate. Silence on the clockwork from the high ground, trying to get himself away. The Ember will come over to finish him off, and the Sleight of Fist will do exactly that. Timber still alive. Finger on the Morphling has been axed up. He dies to the mines. Shadowless, though, standing inside of the wall, and Kachal just got his Shivas delivered inside of a wall. You're not going to be winning a fight, but actually, despite all of that, running onto a high ground into mines, it does lose the fight to the side of Winter Bear.
Instantly they like show that I'm wrong. Like, yeah, they might be like super much stronger, but there are still conditions that make them slightly win the fight. Still 3 for 3, but they get this Morphling, they get this Coddle, they get actually like a 2k network back. Can we show the fight recap? Fast, click on it. It's gonna this. Yeah, I mean they get 1,000 gold back. Because yeah, as you said, fighting into a high ground, into a mines, is like position is still everything in Dota. So even if you are 10k gold ahead at minute 20, like you still need to pay attention to.
Maybe if they would get something like a pipe, it might change. But Drow Ranger has an Aghanim Scepter. That's something that we haven't talked about. It used to be easier to get hypothermia, but now it is stronger, right? And versus a Morphling and a Dragonite, it does look like the perfect item.
It is really good against both of them. I mean, you want them to have pipe, he's going for pike. So, close enough, I would say.
Yeah, makes sense. Pipe, pike. 1 letter. It really isn't that big of a difference. Dragonite, however, has a BKB now, so in the next fight it will be easier for him. Actually, he had one in the previous fight as well, and he I guess he did live in the end. What is the Morphling getting? Oh, a Phylactery. Cool. It is gonna be a Kanda for a Morphling. Pretty cool. Big fan. Reality. Good job.
Yeah.
Orchid on the Roche. That's gonna be a freebie.
Somehow we always, on this stream, we always look forward to Kanda. I don't know. I guess
You don't
something
know
about
why?
new items makes it...
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess something about new items makes it exciting to see it work. Oh, poor Stick left behind in the rush pit. I don't think he can... Can he pick it up? Maybe he pre-clicked. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
With the courier? Let me check. He can pick it up. A Hex onto Clockwork. He is looking very much dead with the finger. And, of course, all of the burst damage from the Timber saw more than enough to finish off. Stoic didn't really expect...
I mean, he's just a bit out of sync with his team. I mean, he's sort of doing his job of like trying to find things first, but... Oh! Hold on that. Edie and Shivas.
Oh, Lotus Orb, it returns everything. Ember is still alive. They need a good stun. It's not enough. Ember does get taken down. Stun lasts way too long. Now Mikey just going on to Shadowless. You think you can fight a big dragon? No. But a fishy? Well, you can definitely do that. The wall will get used. Shadowless, he's dealing with his own illusion. There's around. Kills the Darkseer. Almost brings down the Dragonite. That was so much damage. Meanwhile, backline, Nitro doing a lot. This Lotus Orb has done wonders for them in the fight, but finally Stoic is back, and this time around he will be there for his team with the hook shot and the cogs. Make sure that Reality can just dish in the damage onto Nitro. Finally, it is gonna be a solid fight there for
4-for-2. But it looked like they had a chance. It really looked like the clock was dead. They had a DD on Ember, freshly pick up Shivas with the Mage Slayer. Like, it just, you cannot win a fight in which Ember gets bursted first. Lotus Orb was great, but sadly not enough for him to reset. So they actually lose hard in that engagement.
And now Coddle again is ahead of every single one of the AdoNis heroes. No, they all have 11,000 net worth farm distribution. Perfect socialism here on the side of AdoNis. Apart from the supports, you work, I guess, a little bit more than the others, but they're still gonna have enough.
Zigzag, very far behind the GZ, but it makes sense because of the game space. Oh, GZ.
Yeah, it's been found. Morphling is there to help his buddy. Gonna be disarmed. Immediately goes for the Manta, but gets silenced up without starting to morph. There will be a vacuum. Shadowless has the Hurricane Pike to run himself away. Will be fine. Reality, however, has to be somewhat careful. Gonna be killing the mines. But before that, Zigzag dies as well. The chase is on Kachal pretty fast. Light of his chains will slow him down. And Yumi making sure that his Drow Ranger escapes with a hook shot off the mark. That's gonna be it for this engagement.
I mean, both Black Mamba and Zigzag, like, trying to get this solo kill. This Kotal, after all, he is as farmed as a core. So die for him, maybe for that goal, jump from Darkseer.
Vacuum in a stun, and the Silence has the Yules. Will be keeping himself alive. Lotus Orb at the ready, but he takes so much damage. He didn't have it there at the start. But either way, even with it, these guys are not afraid to return some of their spells if it is gonna land them the kill.
I mean, the Kanda is just the serious for this point.
Stun on the Morphling. They're trying with the Hypothermia. Goodbye, Aegis. That's gonna be a finger used. The question is, can you kill him again? No.
Sorry
It's good
to
enough.
disappoint you, says Black Mamba. I mean, yeah, he wanted to poke the high ground with the Timber Dead, but they're more than ready to punish him. It happens so often. Whenever I say, like, oh, look at this Kanda, he's gonna do so much job, he just dies in 1 second.
It does absolutely nothing. The Drow approaching level 18. That's gonna be a lot of damage, but for now, they are gonna be dealing with the Tormentor. Yeah, there was one good suggestion in the chat for our previous series. For people that don't know, we were talking about the 21-minute play when a dominating team gets the enemy Wisdom Rune and the Tormentor. So somebody in the chat wrote Grand Theft Tormentor. So we can go with GTT if you want. If you agree, we can start calling it the GTT play, Milan.
GTT.
Yeah.
It sounds cool, but it'll take time for everybody to get used to it. GTT, I actually like it. I actually impressed.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with it.
This guy. Shout him out, like a great creative thinking.
Yeah, and considering that the most viewed video in 24 hours ever was the GTA 6 teaser, you know, it makes sense. We are all in that mood currently.
Cloak of Flames from both sides. What? This is 3 Cloak of Flames. Like, everybody likes it.
Everybody does. The Emperor doesn't like being bursted down, however. Nobody does. And Yumi, at least he gets executed fast. Not gonna be feeling pain for long.
I mean, this is what this was, like, if anyone flips it, this is the Ember versus Morphling. Right here and there, you know? Like, it's minute 27, he of course doesn't want to BKB or Manta, like, he wants this Mage Lair Shivas to be tanky, like, to be tanky all the time, not rely on this cooldown items. Morph just jumps in, chains him, and kills him.
The blue dragon is here. Usually we see a black dragon before it, so here finally we're gonna be seeing a blue one. Not gonna be going for an Aghanim. They go for a hook shot. Nice hex protecting the Rajal. Lotus Orb, however, not gonna be enough depth for 65, and without her, who is actually gonna do damage? Mikey, the big blue dragon in the enemy base, is just eating everybody and will burn down Nitro. That's gonna make it 3 heroes dead. Ember is back to the world of the living, but only to find out that his teammates are almost all gone.
Radiant's bottom
It's just so hard to keep up against these Winter Bear cores. They're so farmed. There's 4 of them versus like 2.5 of the side of AdoNis. It's just not fair.
It's not fair. We talked about it. 1 versus 1 in the river. Doesn't work here. Winter Bear playing as a team. All of them coming together and overwhelming AdoNis in their base. 2 racks is down. 28k goal lead. 29 minutes into the game. It is not 1k per minute, so still a chance for AdoNis.
As here 1k gold before
Radiant's top tower
they lost for sure, you know. Maybe this will be the one in the history.
Let's see. Let's see if it does happen. 14 to 31. In terms of kills, also not looking good. Actually, the win probability is 100%. Lord Gaben tells us that this game is over. AdoNis,
Radiant's top
according to Lord Gaben, I didn't say this, are being delusional staying in this game.
There's still a chance of like a disconnects or whatever, but in a fair fight,
It says 0.
I would agree with Gaben.
It says 0, Milan. So even with the disconnect, Winter Bear wins. Like there never was in known history in Dota a game like this that was won by the Radiant. Not even with the disconnect.
Well, I'm pretty sure one of my pubs have been trolled from this position. Actually, pretty sure.
Oh man, I hate that.
How does it
so
feel
much.
for you? How does it feel for you when you lose
I'd
the super
rather
free
somebody.
victory?
I would rather lose 1,000 MMR than one of the games like this, especially if somebody's being super. Let's go, dude. Just wait for my BKB. Let's go. And then that one guy goes. This guy that wants to get a BKB, he jumps in as well. Then he gets mad, buys back, dies again, and then you lose the game. I hate it. I hate it so much. And I don't know. I actually don't have the capability, the mental capability to fight with it. Then I can't play Dota for a couple of days.
Yeah, you have to like how is it hard to restart after, because it can be real. It hurts in the soul, deep down in the soul. It hurts so much. It is gonna be going the way of Winter Bear and probably Morphling. They're gonna be picking up, and they are gonna have the banner.
dire
Where's the banner? Where's the banner?
Is it there at the middle of the lane? Yeah, there it is. Middle of the there now. All of them, all 3 of them smoked are on top of a banner trying to get stronger. Only workers on creeps, however.
So just place it next to yourself, I guess. That's the strategy of the pro teams. I'm not too impressed.
I think you're looking too much into it. Nitro, he has the Lotus Orb. The question is, are you gonna get it off in time? Gets punched very hard. One Punch Man here from the Darkseer gets himself out of the cogs, but dies either way. We'll be buying back on the line, who gets destroyed by Dragonite, who's just continuing with the Mjolnir to dish out the damage. Keeper of Light has an Octarine Core. He's just spamming spells. Clockwork gonna be Surge, getting himself away. Shadowless, not doing enough damage, but Reality is doing more than enough. He gets a triple. Where's my Rampage? Turns into an Ember and goes for Nitro. The chains will be connecting. Yule's protecting the Timbersaw for the time being. Illuminate finishing off a Yumi, and there's an Ultra Kill. If you want a Rampage, you're gonna have to go into the fountain to soak yourself in that water. Blinding like they pull him out just so that Reality can get it. And they all work together for the common goal, and that is for Reality, the stand-in, to feel really, really good about himself.
Yesterday we saw Pastel do a Rampage, now stand in for a Pastel, Reality doing Rampage. I guess whoever's playing carry for a Winter Bear is destined to make one. Really good performance by him and the whole Winter Bear team. They're gonna take this one home.